Wow. So the worst experience I've ever had in my life, there are two. The first one was I was robbed on my way back from Brazil. I won't talk about that. This second one is the one I can never forget in my life. Also, I was in a bus in a certain country and I was with my toddler. And so we had a very, hectic day. And I was done shopping too. On my way back, I was done shopping for the month. I shopped for the month. My groceries were packed in my buggy, and I sat down behind. And after some minutes, my toddler became very restless and cranky, and then she started to cry because she wanted to sleep. So all I did was I then carried her out of the buggy and then took her behind. But I can remember that morning, my mom kept saying, I didn't know it was God speaking through her. She kept saying, Roland Bio, Amanji Bogio. I just felt it was one of those days where I didn't know it was God speaking to me through her. So that was how my toddler slept off. And I was tired too. I then saw an old, she's not so old, she should be in her 50s, late 50s. And she came into the bus, but I saw that she wasn't behaving normal. She was behaving very unstable. So I knew something was wrong. She was probably high on something. So I was my business. I just removed my face. But at some point, I noticed that the guy that sat in front of me was just standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down. It was with a woman that behaved like his wife. So I noticed them. Three of them are probably together. But because I was tired, so I just removed my face. And thank God I even carried my bag off, the buggy. So she just came. I started struggling to come down at the next bus stop. And this particular country I'm talking about, mind your business, is very high. So she struggled to come down. I was wondering what she's struggling for. So she was trying to cause distractions. So she just struggled to come down. I tried to peep. The man will stand up in front of me and be forming busy. So I just felt, let me leave these people alone. This woman had come down with my buggy filled with groceries and left me stranded with my toddler on my lap sleeping. Oh my God, that day was the worst day of my life. I was so confused, angry. Like I didn't even know whether to scream. I didn't know what to do. So I didn't notice till the next two stops where the bus, decided to stop. The bus said they were not going anymore. So the bus changed, plans and asked us to move to another bus. I mean, by the time I came down, I was not looking for the buggy. So I thought, the nice people, maybe somebody wanted to come down. Somebody had helped me move my buggy. I was not asking, did anybody help me move my buggy? They said no. That they saw how they were wondering. And because she came in without a buggy and she was going down with a buggy, they were wondering, but because of the mind your business spirit here, they said if the owner was really there, the owner should have said something. So they minded their business. I was honored. And it was two bus stops after. The man now came down the immediate next bus stop after the woman. And then I noticed at the third bus stop. It was too late. They wanted to call the police. They wanted to start, they said the CCTV will see it and all that. But me, I was wondering about my own self and my mental health. I was wondering how we get home, how we trek from that place because you needed to walk a bit to get another bus because where they dropped us wasn't the right bus stop. So I was just thinking, and she was sleeping, I just had to carry her on my shoulder. I thought about my shopping because it was a monthly shopping. I had spent so much. But the money wasn't even too much. Like, I wasn't thinking of the money. I was thinking of my pain. So that was how I trekked home that day. I didn't get over it on time. It was a bad day. I doubt I can never forget it. And I'm sure she's just going to throw my buggy somewhere because she was really, really attracted to the groceries. So this was the worst day of my life that I can never forget as an adult. This was the worst day. And it happened in December. December last year.